Well, it's that time again. Welcome back to my channel. And if you've never been here before, let's party. If you have been here before, thanks for coming back. That's the best I came up with.
It's weird here, but we have fun.
So, the other morning, I was tagged under a thread of tweets on the Bird app, on the tweeters, if you will. Something was brought to my attention and I can't stop thinking about it, so I decided I wanted to make a video about it. Evidently, bebe rexha made a new song and music video, and evidently bebe rexha is not in fact a drug that treats type 2 diabetes, that has an uplifting commercial with an elderly couple holding hands on the beach while someone who probably has a TikTok lists off 37 side effects, including death. Apparently she's just a pop star of some kind. But evidently people were noticing parallels between bebe rexha's video for her new song Sabotage and hanna's video for the infamous Monster. And now evidently hanna is also noticing this, because of course she is. No, I mean, it's her work. I can fault Gabbie for a million things, but I can't fault hanna for being protective of her work, or noticing if she's hearing that there's similarities between her work and a much larger artist. However, as always, it's what Gabbie does with that information that's important, right? We're gonna look at some of the similarities, first by what's presented to us via screenshot, because Gabbie wants the director held accountable. In fact, she will not leave him alone. She is tagging him on both Twitter and Instagram for essentially, as she says, basically copying her video treatment. So let's take a look at what, at face value in these photos side by side, what is so similar, and then we're gonna look at the music videos individually and see what we see. Just FYI, I will never be monetized for this video because one of the two of them, or both of them, they're definitely gonna copyright claim this video. So subscribe, okay? Jesus. The two most popular ones I've seen bandied about on Twitter are the close-ups of each of them holding matches. I'm of the belief that both of these women are right-handed. The majority of people are. I don't have the exact number statistic on that, but I do believe it is more rare to be left-handed than right-handed. Fire gives off an orange warm glow in the dark. So I mean, the shadowing, the lighting, the angle, they make sense for both of these. They are similar. I don't think this is like a rip-off. And I sincerely am just trying to come at this from a place of like absolute, never heard a bebe rexha song in my life. If I have, it was by accident. I'm sure she's great or awful, depending on how you feel. New subscriber, how you doing? Just genuinely trying to be fair to both parties, because I don't think it's an absurd concept that larger artists steal from independent and smaller artists. I don't think that's an absolutely preposterous or like ludicrous thing to say, or it's not that I don't think that happened. Because Gabbie is like screaming with like a hammer in her hand and like hitting the fucking walls with this shit right now, I need to, for my own knowledge, I want to, and curiosity, I want to know if, in my opinion, I do think that these match up. I don't think that is a far-fetched thing that could happen, but Gabbie's a little bit of a drama queen, so I don't know. I just really kind of want to look at this. The other one I've seen quite a bit while looking into this is this side by side of them looking at the like burning structures, the burning houses. And again, I'm sorry, this is not like a new concept. The shot itself even is different. The placement's the same, yeah, okay. there are two, you know, there's a woman in each photo standing in front of a burning structure. And I'll even go so far as to say there is a woman in each photo standing in front of a burning house. But their stances are different. Baby shot is at a much closer range with a smaller scope of the structure that's on fire. The lighting is a bit different. The whole vibe of it is different. I want to be on Gabbie's side on this one. I do. I really want to fight for the underdog here, but I don't see how a burning house in both videos with a woman standing in front of it is stealing. I don't see how it constitutes accusing a director of stealing her treatment, like shot for shot. You know what I mean? There were some other similarities Gabbie matched up herself, like smashing vases, family photos. Both of them were sitting outside for the opening shot. So I think we should look at the videos and see for ourselves. So we'll start with Monster, okay? I'm gonna have this song stuck in my head forever. I like Gabbie's music, I've said it before. Take note of what's going on. Outside, dark, very Goosebumps-esque font. I remember this video being really kind of creepy. Okay, so we're in the house. These are, a lot of these angles she said are very similar. So, got family photos. But see, like, I don't know what the concept for the other video is, but okay. This girl likes to play with matches. Okay, so she's breaking stuff and pouring gasoline. Fun. So, okay, here's our like ending shot. Right. So that shot with the angle with the, unless I missed it, which if I did in editing, I'll just edit this part out, but there was no shot of what Gabbie says was essentially stolen, right? That didn't happen. It was a side shot. Okay, so that one for me is a reach. I'm gonna say that one's a definitely debunked, not stolen. Although I don't know if that shot is in Baby Rex's video. So let's go find out. Sabotage. Let's drink coffee at 10 o'clock. Okay, so she's sitting outside. immediately we can note that bebe rexha is sitting outside. The angle is completely different, okay? I want that noted. Angle of them both being outside, completely different. Because if you're saying that you're stealing someone's treatment, right? You're saying that you're stealing their video essentially shot for shot, if that's what you're saying. And it started in an almost aerial view. So it started in an overhead view and it's doing a pullback. Now, if I remember correctly, let's go back to Monster for a sec. Okay, trees, aerial, but she's laying down. It's not the same. It's shot from ahead and then it's an immediate close-up and there's no pullback. Is there any pullback on this? No, it cuts to the girl behind her. So this is completely different. And first of all, okay, it's above her, that shot, a pull in, the angle comes down, obviously shooting with some kind of crane. This is like a one shot, right? And then a pull out, and in the pull out you see that she's actually in the fucking house. So I'm sorry, but nothing about that is the same. Like, it is such a reach to call that stealing. Even an homage. That is a reach to call it an homage. Okay, I'm gonna have a hell of a time editing this, but let's go back to this video. Even still, like right here, this whole vibe is completely different to what we just saw in Monster, right? Like the colors are more vibrant. You know what I mean? The lighting's completely different. It's not as like run down, grainy, sort of dimly lit as of now. I mean, it may be soon, but like the opening shot, they're completely different vibes. I mean, it's a completely different thing. There's a picture frame and it smashes. Okay, fine. But it's smashed on its own. She's not in there smashing shit. Look, girl. You're trying to tell me that stuff breaking. Okay, and someone pointed this little section out to me as well and said this was a copy of Gabbie's video for Pillowcase, which I can see if you're already in the mindset and you're like, yeah, okay, that's a dupe because there was a lot of black water and stuff like that, but she's not drowning in it. Again, it's not like they're really original concepts either, you know? No offense to either of the women or either, you know, of the directors. Okay, and shit's breaking. It's still not the same grainy, dark effect, vibe. Okay, a smashing mirror. Again, this is like graphics and CG. This is like, I mean, okay. This is maybe a part I could say feels slightly similar. But like, again, not unfamiliar, I guess is my point. It doesn't feel at all unfamiliar in the way that like this could have been any video ever. Okay, see, she has that angle in her video. And she holds it. It's completely different. Like, and that's what set the fire. It's not, everything about this is different. I'm sorry. This is, no, I can't, we can just stop now. No. I'm gonna say no right now, right here, right now. While the songs may have similar messages and the videos may have similar messages, they're completely different videos. I don't think either one is a particular, I would say in this side by side, I would say Gabbie has the more interesting video. I would say that bebe rexha has the more visually impressive video, but that makes sense because she's a big artist, I guess, and she has the money to make that happen, or she's able to acquire the money to make that happen. No, I think the fact that the execution of the things breaking, of the angles being different, the lighting being different, the shots completely being different, no, I think the songs are a little similar in their subject matter. You know, and if you only lined these photos up side by side, I would say absolutely, holy shit, Baby Rexha ripped off Gabbie Hanna. Absolutely. But the context of the video and the actual video, both videos, matter here. And I'm sorry, but that's the fact. Even if it was just a subtle homage to her, say it was, okay? Let's play devil's advocate and say it was a subtle homage to Gabbie Hanna. That's pretty cool, because at the end of the day you have people in her fucking comments and on her tweets and now evidently on this director's ass about how similar your videos are because of what, like 4 side-by-side photos. So now people are going to check out your video because of this. So it's just more marketing, I guess. Closest you would get to her stealing Gabbie Hanna's video is a very, 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 very subtle homage. But to be fair, this video is also a very subtle homage to both The Conjuring and Carrie. Nobody owns fire, y'all. So, and by the way, you can line any 2 photos up or GIFs or whatever you want and make it seem like videos are parallel. So I really would have loved to come out on Gabbie Hanna's side on this. I swear. I know I say things like that all the time, and I know you must feel, if you're not, you know, a regular here, or you're a Gabbie Hanna fan or stan, you must think I'm so disingenuous when I say that, but I'm really not. I would really love to come out on the side of the underdog, especially in this case, you know, because I'm sure it happens constantly that larger artists steal from smaller artists because it's easy to do, because it's hard to prove, and and it's like, I get that, but what you really do have to do is look at the context and look at it in more than just a handful of side-by-side photos. So unfortunately, with all of the context and both videos under our belt here, I'm gonna say that I don't think that Bebe Rexha stole anything, or her director rather, you know, however you want to put it. I don't think there are close enough parallels in these 2 videos for there to have been any sort of theft. So that's my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Any other thoughts or comments, just leave them down there or whatever. That's all I have for you guys today. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a like. If you didn't like this video, maybe you're the monster that's been here all along. Subscribe, because this video will never make me any money. I mean, subscribe, because I make new videos whenever I feel like it. All my social media is linked down below. I hope you had a fabulous weekend and a start to your fabulous week. There's a tiny gnat flying around my room. Who the hell? Where do you get off? Well, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.